Hi, welcome to Box on the Box Rock and Celluloid, Bot for short. Okay, so a bit of a box watch today. So I've been watching on Netflix called Fauda. It's an Israeli-made show. So I first got recommended this, not personally, I was watching Mark Kermode and Simon Mayo, a TV show they were doing in lockdown, and Simon Mayo recommended this as something he was watching that he was really enjoying. Basically this is set in the Israeli Defence Forces, that's the IDF, and they're like a counter-terrorist group. So the guys who created this, Leo Riaz, who's one of the actors as well, and Avi Issacharoff, were both members of this. Leo Riaz joined it when he was 18 from high school, and did counter-terrorist stuff in Israel and Palestine. He later on he went to America and actually worked in private security, and he was actually Arnold Schwarzenegger's bodyguard. So this guy's hardcore. He knows his stuff, I guess. So what's the show like? It's very well made. It's got really good characters. One thing that initially drew us in, the episodes are quite short, so like the first series is actually only half an hour long. So I could kind of dive in, get in there. If I didn't like it, I wouldn't have given up a lot of time. I think it's quite difficult when you watch something that's an hour long. You're like, So it's addictive. It was easy to kind of blast through 2-3 episodes a night. Each series has like a different operation they're working on. Basically, they'll be after some. The first one, they're after a terrorist who's supposed to be dead, but he's actually alive, and they're looking for proof that he's alive. The second series is a guy who's basically in conflict with Hamas, and the IDF actually killed his dad. He wants revenge. And the third one involves a kidnapping, and they're going to Gaza, and that's superb. Like the third series, each series got better with this. So if I was looking for a comparison in style, it's got like really good action sequences. If you've seen a film, I was thinking about Michael Mann when I saw it. There's a film Michael Mann produced called The Kingdom, and it's got kind of action kind of elements like that, but also it kind of reminded me of Miami Vice. I know that sounds strange, but basically you've got like the tight group, the professional squad of male and female, and it looks at their professional code and how they relate to each other professionally, but also what they've got going on at home with their wives, with their families, and stuff like that, and how all that intertwines and conflicts, and that's really well done. Every episode kind of finishes on a cliffhanger. It's very tense politically. It's biased in the sense it's Israeli made, but I do think it shows the consequences of their actions when they go in and do an operation, and there's collateral damage, for want of a better expression. It shows the hatred that can cause, but it also shows the guy who's in charge of the squad, the head guy. He has an opposite number on the Palestinian side, and they work together and liaise because they're trying to stop effectively the fringe elements of terrorism. So what people will make of it, you have to make up your own mind. Me, I just decided, I'm just gonna, watch like the action and suspense and stuff like that. And it is very well made. It's cracking. If you enjoy like a show like 24, it's kind of in that thing. It's got that race against time element, and it's some of it is hardcore. There's some quite it does not pull its punches. This is like one of the best shows I've seen in a while. This and it's well worth checking out. Cheers.